All right, hello everyone. It's Mr. Punkwest from Heavy Long Boundary here with me double dipping a little bit. Every once in a while, I say it that I want to set up a video, and then I usually end up, either not doing it or doing it like 6 months down the line. Cough cough, rapid hit, coming soon. But this time, I thought might as well just get out of the way. Obviously, what I'm talking about here is the fact that Paradox Junction is really the name of the map. Yeah, Paradox Junction has officially come out. I had a lot to say about the original Newtown Zombies back in the first in the starting room challenge video. I thought might as well just fucking keep the train rolling on that front and continue on this one. I cut myself off because I love doing that. What I do want to say is I think as a map, it's a very basic. Okay, in my experience playing it, I put a couple. I would only say I put a couple hours into it at this point. I put a pretty good amount of time into it when it first came out, and I've been periodically playing it to complete dailies in the background as I just do random shit. From my point of view, from the baseline, I could be missing a lot of stuff. I don't really look up shit when it comes to zombies anymore. I just kind of like play the maps casually. Oh, that's a great start. From just playing it a couple times, it's a slightly basic but still pretty fun map. Uh, I think there's some weird like the dogs in this are like actually dangerous, which is something I haven't felt since like fucking Black Ops 1 when it comes to dog rounds. So that's that's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. I'm also extremely happy the boss zombie. Maybe I would say spoil it, but I feel like I'm not spoiling anything. I'm also really happy the boss zombie is the mimic. And extremely, I'm not gonna make the joke, by the way. I refuse. But yeah, I feel like I'm happy that the boss zombie is a pretty easy, fucking basic bitch enemy that can pretty much get like one shot by the sniper once you pack a budget a couple times. So, big fan. It's an interesting map. It's a map. Funny thing about this is I think I'm gonna play this map over the course of this like year, infinitely more than like Ash of the Dam or fucking Astra Malorum, because it's just like a nice simple a nice simple map. The boss zombie isn't too like hard to deal with. Like I sneezed on my first playthrough and made it to around 30 or like around 25 to 30, so like it's obviously relatively easy to play. It's very mindless, which is kind of like unironically what I'm looking for in zombies at this point. I'm happy to see it back. I haven't got a chance to use the Wondergat yet for this map, unfortunately, because I believe it's a quest item and not a mystery box weapon, so I haven't really looked into the quest. Maybe I'll look into that and do an editor post here with my thoughts. But I'm assuming it's gonna work like the Wondergat used to work. Well, although I don't know how the like the forms would work. But overall, like a pretty basic regulation map that I'm actually more willing to play strictly because of the boss zombie thing. Obviously, I made my points pretty fucking clear in the last zombies gameplay about my opinion on boss zombies. So I don't know. Maybe people at Treyarch agree with me. Maybe it's just a funny coincidence, but I'm happy to see such a pushover for at least one fucking map. Also, full disclosure, I feel kind of bad because I did a zombie video last week. So this is not going to be the longest thing of all time. We'll probably only go to like round 10, just like the other one. Um, I just want to go. I want to travel to the future, or to the past. I mean, and I want to open pack, and I think that's what maybe also see a boss zombie. I don't know what round they spawn at though, so that would be a little bit difficult. But either way, yeah, this isn't supposed to be like some hour-long Nuketown gameplay like the other like the Nuketown 2025 gameplays or Nuketown Zombies in 2025 gameplays. But yeah, just like a very basic like first playthrough, I guess. Even though it's not my first playthrough, like I said, I've played it a couple times. I don't know. There's a reason why I've been playing like survival way more than the standard maps, and like that it rhymes with the fact that everything's just like around, easy to get, easy to gather. And this map kind of has the same vibe. It almost feels like a survival map, but like obviously slightly bigger, and you can do the Easter egg in it, which like I appreciate honestly. And the thing is, like, I feel like as long as we keep getting maps like these every once in a while, I'm okay with like, you know, the fucking stupid ass alien robot from Astra Malorum being a boss zombie. Like I'm just happy that it seems like we have a relatively easy fucking map. Okay, this is a bad example. Like the first time I played this game, maybe because I was like, not ready for them, but the first time I played this map, I got fucking demolished by these dogs, like absolutely fucking hork slammed. Probably because I was using a sniper, but still, like I got demolished by them. So yeah, but that was kind of easy. Either way, we are here in future zombie. Sorry, in past zombies. I keep getting that confused. Oh, also that's another thing I should mention. I like the cutscene. The final cutscene was still kind of lackluster in my opinion, but I do like the concept they're going with. I love the fact that they've basically essentially like the Dark Aether has split Samantha into two fucking beings that have been well allegedly. I'm just going based off YouTube videos and Reddit posts. I don't know if this is actually like the storyline. This is just what I'm like figuring out while like reading and listening. I like the idea that they've split up Samantha into two like different beings. But I feel like kind of. I mean, there is a massive difference between like what like World at War to Black Ops 1 Samantha and Black Ops 2 to fucking like I don't know, Black Ops 4 Samantha. Like massive difference. And even in the Cold War too, like I believe people are saying the split is between Universe Destruction and Black Ops 4 and post like the Cold War Samantha. So if that's a split, that also makes sense because again, those are two like frankly drastically different characters, almost like unconnected characters. If you really want to like split hairs a lot, there's still some you can still see the Samantha in it every once in a while, in my opinion, like during Cold War at least. But anyway, I think it's a really cool little twist. I realize it sounds like I'm trying to like couch all my opinions in like a billion different like extra bits and pieces. It's because I'm really not connected to COD Zombies when it comes to like the community as I was like back in the day. So I'm trying not to like say anything fucking dumb that I'm like dumb or unsubstantiated. Mainly because honestly, like this is the tangent of all tangents. But I've been seeing some crazy fucking shit be like repeated in the Destiny community about like lore and shit that just lore that hasn't been true in like fucking years in regards to like what people believe about like the lore of a certain Destiny thing. So it's just on the top of my mind to not be a misinformation spreader about lore in a video game. Obviously, the most important thing to not be a misinformation spreader about. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. The Samantha splits. Yeah, like I said, I do like that. I hope that means that we are going to be seeing more of Samantha and potentially more, the two Edwards potentially, like, talking, hanging out. If you're gonna do perma shit, just fucking, go whole hog and fucking, like, let the two Edwards talk to themselves for longer than, like, the 13 seconds in the fucking, Black Ops 3 giant cutscene. Or, like, the comics, I think. If anyone remembers the fucking Dark Horse comics that came out post Black Ops 4, I used to have them all downloaded, and, some shit happened. Now I lost them, and I don't think there's anywhere to read them. But there might be places to read them, but I don't know where. I should look into that because they were unironically pretty fucking fun comics to read. Not to mention they had the whole like fucking revelations of like certain map opening comics that were on the loading screens of like Black Ops 1 maps. They had like different interpretations that like added more to the lore and discussion. That was fun. That was a great time. Tangent on tangent aside. Let's pack. There we go. And also, if it wasn't obvious, the reason I'm using a sniper right now is because I'm going for completionist camo for zombies very, very slowly. Unironically, actually, I shouldn't say very slowly because of all these maps, being kind of fun to grind, plus, the good XP that comes from daily zombie tasks. I've actually been playing a shit ton more zombies than I thought I ever would in a modern day COD. I enjoy the map. I like how you can essentially spend most of your time in whatever version of Nuketown you want. Like you're not stuck in fucking like Nuketown or like old timey Nuketown forever. You can switch and jump between whichever ones you want. Obviously in between dog grounds and shit. That's not a big deal. That's just like personal preference. I just like looking at old time Nuketown. Probably because of nostalgia, to be honest. But I don't know. It just looks better. It's easier on the eyes. It's nicer. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased here. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's a very non-threatening map. It's not a map that's gonna like get your fucking blood boiling, or like your brain fucking wrinkling or anything. At least from what I've seen so far. Again, I gotta couch that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun time waster map. The way they set up this DLC, where it was like the fucking warden just basically throwing us away because we're pissing him off or whatever. He had to like put us in a fucking timeout. Made it feel like this map was gonna be filler, and it doesn't seem like it is. Again, based on the cutscene, I don't know. We'll see how that comes out. It is unironically this whole year has been kind of slowly making me get more interested in zombie lore again, which is something I haven't felt in a while, like I mentioned before. So this will be the last bit of zombies content for a while. I feel like I'm overusing the zombies tap at this point with two videos in 2 weeks. That going too crazy, but still, it feels bad for me. Okay, like if I'm gonna spam something, it's gonna be like fucking opening shots or fucking secret voids. Okay, it's not gonna be fucking zombies. I like to keep my zombie time for like special occasions, like the end of a season or something. I don't need the guy to be here. I don't need the fucking Mr. Mimic to be here to get my point across that I fucking love the fact that it's a nice, easy fucking like 1 to 2 shot mimic or a boss zombie that isn't a whole fucking ordeal to get rid of. I'm not saying you would need this for every map, but I would love more, bitch made boss zombies. Although I know now that I said that, I'm probably gonna get the fucking like abomination back for the next map, and it's gonna be dog shit. I'm gonna hate it, but we'll see. Frankly, anything is better than that fucking robot from Astral Alarm. One thing I will say, I'm gonna set myself up for failure yet again, is I would be willing to 100% do some sort of like high round attempt on this map, because I've been having not a bad time just grinding the shit. So I would say look forward to that. Maybe look forward to that during like the doldrum months of like June, July, August. We'll see. Oh, packet bursting. Okay, is that my sign to leave? I guess we'll find out. All right, yeah, I guess we're gonna end it right there. That was Paradox Junction. Like I said, pretty interesting map, pretty good map. Not gonna blow your socks off, but just a nice fun map to actually play, in my opinion. if, you know, if we only get one of these like sort of like gimmick easy maps, but then we get like a you know, a nice challenging ballbuster map with shit fucking boss zombie, but with a nice like survival mode, because again, survival was saving Black Ops 7 zombies for me. By saving me, it was where I spent most of my time. So like as long as we keep getting like solid survival sections of, you know, bigger maps, I'll still be satisfied no matter what. And yeah, you know, I spent like no time in this section of the map either. I should probably say like I like the way it looks. I like how it looks like nuked out. I don't know how to describe it. I thought like I kind of, oh hey, there you are, buddy. Look at that, beautiful. I love boss zombies that go down in like 2 bullets. I also didn't mention this. I've been saying it the whole time. I'm so happy they opened this section up just like they did in I believe Alpha Omega. But it's like it's way more open. I'm a big fan of that. Also, actually, now that if I have to critique something, I don't like how fucking like boring the Pack-a-Punch area like is. I mean, they haven't done like super fantastical Pack-a-Punch areas in a while, I feel like, but still, I don't know. That's kind of like just like shoot 4 orbs, kill some zombies, and it's fucking air. I don't know. But again, that also lends it to the style of like, you know, ease of access, like basic bitch map. So at the same time, it kind of works. I don't know. I'm a picky bitch, I guess, is what I should say. Either way, though, that was some zombies. That was some Paradox Junction zombies. I'll see you in fucking 6 months for the third map. Did I get anything? I got 5. Let's go. So I'm also working on that. Let's go. Either way, though, that was some fucking zombies. I'm not gonna end it in the main menu. I'm just gonna end it in here. So yeah, like I said, that was some Black Ops 7 zombies. Paradox Junction. Pretty good map if you're you know, expecting just like a chill time, I guess. Either way, though, that was a zombie video, and this is Mr. Punkquist from Heavy Moonbound signing out. I will see you next time.